Let's see. Okay. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Irina Chapun speaking. I'm an intuitive, rainbow warrior, and life coach, you can say. It was a long time ago now since I uploaded anything, and I've been working a lot with everyday jobs and in the 3D reality that we live in. And I was just getting a feeling today on my day off that I want to upload something and do some tarot for you. So I'm going to begin. I just want to show you my favorite incense. It's golden nag, Viyashri. Viyashri. I don't know how to pronounce this, from India, from Bangalore, India. Golden nag. I mean, they have the best incense, I think. This is Nag Champa, red packet. Nag Champa scent. It's so amazing. It reminds me of when I worked in a crystal shop. My best job so far in my life, actually, working with crystals, selling crystals and tarot card decks and anything that has to do with spirituality, books and such. Some clothes. It was such a good time. But after that, they sold the shop, so I couldn't. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue working in there. But it was a good time. Good memories from there. Okay, so I'm going to use these two oracle card decks. They are the Psychic Tarot, and is it the Psychic Tarot? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, the Psychic Tarot and the Good Tarot is called. The book that follows it looks like this: the Good Tarot and the Psychic Tarot. Actually, I bought both of them in my crystal shop, I think, actually. So they are quite one of the latest I had. I'm just going to check here. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's begin here. Yeah, and the reason why I always do live sessions is that I'm so lazy to learn about how to make good recordings on YouTube. And I actually bought a camera many years ago, quite expensive, that I actually just used once. It's tragic, a waste of money, really. But maybe one day I will, if it works still, I will learn how to use it so I can make better quality YouTube content. But it will have to do, because myself, I'm not too picky about the looks of things. I'm more about the content, so I hope you are the same. And I followed a lot of beginners on YouTube just because I'm attracted to what they are saying. I'm more into what people are actually both showing and saying. And yeah, so that's why I'm not ashamed of having this quality type recordings, because I'm not so picky myself. So welcome to my channel, and I'm going to begin now. I've been working as a psychic coach on a telephone line for 4 years, but it was a long time ago now. And I started using tarot decks and oracle card decks in 2010 after a big shift in my life. I had been married and I was divorcing in 2010, and I had a big life crisis that lasted many years. And after that, I started to dive more into my spirituality. And the interest has been there from birth, I would say. But I started to study more spiritual subjects on my free time, though, in my teenage years or early teenage years, like 9, 10, 11, 12, and more as I grew older. I read books about everything basically that relates to spirituality, previous lives, and both facts and stories, made up stories like novels and what we called, I don't know what the word in English actually, but normal stories that also has fact inside. And I like to explore a lot in the other dimensions, what I can digest. I just like to I'm very open-minded about it, both with religious matters and religious topics and more spiritualist view of things, as I have myself, New Age, you can say. So yeah, let's begin. So I was just going to check the energies for you that will, because I think that time is fluid and right now we have time in this dimension on this earth, but I think that everything around our lives, around our here on earth, around the earth, around our lives, there is more knowledge, there's more source of light than we know of or can understand. So what happens when you pick a YouTube video, even if you look at my YouTube channel 1 year later, you can find something that relates to your life now, because I think nothing is a coincidence and everything has a meaning. We both have a free will to choose, and we are destined to experience certain things. So feel free to take the information that I find for you as you wish, and you can interpret it in your own way, because you should always trust your own intuition first. What's for you and what's not for you, what's meant to you for you and what's not meant for you. That's the best way to move forward in life, not be disappointed by it, because you chose it yourself. So let's begin. We start with the psychic tarot. I just want to ask if for the collective, maybe I should say a little protective prayer first. I invite the higher source, the higher source of knowledge into my live reading here, and to help me to give the information needed for the collective, and only what's up for the highest good of everyone, and with the best intentions, of course. So let's begin. So let's just feel the energy right now for the collective. Every card can be interpreted in many ways, of course, and I'm going to interpret it in my way. Maybe you will find it in another way and meaning for you. Let's read. Okay. I get these 4 cards from the psychic. I think I mixed this. It doesn't look like I remember the psychic tarot, but it must be. So I get the cards of many options, choose wisely, number 7. And also being discontent and bored and feeling lack of inspiration of life, and also harmony in relationships comes up, and a victory. So 2 7s in the cards, a 4 and a 6. So it's a lot about relationships, actually. It's about feeling, I think it's about the past a little bit and the present. Like, it's been a period of having too many options, or not knowing what to do, or not knowing what you want with life, and you feel like I'm a little bit unsatisfied, not unhappy, but unsatisfied with situations in your life right now. And that it's at now it's shifting. We are shifting right now in November into a state of victory in areas that we have been lacking before, and it seems to be with love relationships, and it seems to be with all kind of relationships, family related, friend related, work related, and love, all kinds of relationships that are important to us. And Trump, meaning also that if you had any quarrels, if you had any misunderstandings, or if you had a time where you haven't been lucky with relationships, above all, like, it's coming a period of winning. Trump card shows up in the end here. Like, you will overcome any difficulties that you've been through in this November and forward. So let's continue and see. Anything else, universe, that you want to add? Anything else to this reading? to this card deck that you want to show us? What's next? Okay, speak your voice, throat chakra comes up. Afraid, trapped in fear comes up first. Afraid of speaking, afraid of saying what you think, saying what you feel. That's a problem. Suffering in silence. Okay, so some of you are experiencing this right now, and some of you maybe have been like this through childhood and your upbringing and are struggling with this still. Some of you are about to overcome this, as we saw in the previous cards. This is about always being quiet when you have a problem, when you have something that you feel that would be beneficial to share with others. You are not sharing it because your throat chakra seems to be blocked because of fear. You have experienced in your early life, earlier, it could be previous lives too, if you believe in that, reincarnation, but something has made you having problem with opening up from your throat chakra, to express your feelings, to express your opinions, to express what's deep in your heart, to speak as you be the, so to say. Yeah, this is a deeply unhappy way of living life, like not being able to say what you really feel and think because of fear of rejection, because of fear of punishment. Yes. Many spiritual people have been having a previous life of being condemned, like burning at stake as a witch, or being condemned for not having the right religion, etc. And that's why in this life, or in lives after that, we could still have a blocked throat chakra, a fear-based way of feeling in relationships or regarding to big groups of people, that we are being punished or we will be executed, or we feel like it's a life-threatening situation if we speak our mind and speak our heart and speak from our true intentions and what we really truly feel and think. That's sad, but that's changing now. Exactly, because now you have worked on yourself and you are connected to the higher source itself. Your passion and creativity is being stirred up. That means also that as these people who watching this, you have worked on this problem, and you have. I can say I have this problem myself in my early years, and I think it's because of previous lives. And I worked on it, so now it's I don't feel it that I'm blocked anymore to say what I think and feel as I used to be. So for people viewing this, this situation is being solved right now in November or even earlier. And crown chakra is balanced, meaning you're connected to the higher source of wisdom, and you feel extra. You feel a lust for life and extra creativity and passion, meaning that you might start new projects, be willing to do those things that you have been postponing for a long time, maybe even many years. You are feeling like the urge to start them now, and it's the right time because your intuition is on point. You really have the right feeling about things, so you will make the correct choices for yourself. So let's move on to the next card deck, I think. So universe, anything else you want to tell the collective? Your life is changing from the hermit. This is in both ways. The hermit meaning people who likes to stay alone and be alone and stay away from most relationships and crowds and being most happy in their own company. I can say I'm one of them. But for some of you, it's opposite. Maybe that you need to go into hermit state for a while for change. Something is changing, transformation. As these cards show, cute card with a little girl. Yeah, so but this also has to do with the previous cards of the throat chakra that is blocked and hermit state and transformation, that some of you need to, in order to find your true voice, withdraw from friends groups, work environments, opinions of others, in order to find that true voice of yourself in the hermit state. And for people like me who have been a hermit for a lot of years in my life, both when I was younger, I mean, it's been in different periods where I like to stay alone a lot, and latest years I come out of that stage because especially when I had my life crisis, I was alone a lot and I needed that to connect with myself and to know the difference between my feelings and opinions, and to really clearly sort through my own feelings, thoughts, and needs in life, instead of mixing it up and be a people pleaser. So okay, so yeah, if I should explain it in a simple way, like some of you are now entering a time where you will withdraw from situations, people, or that doesn't feel fulfilling and makes you confused. It doesn't give you happiness anymore. So you withdraw and you stay for yourself a little while to transform and change. And for others of you, you might go out more into the public, or start to be more around people and hang out with people, because you are now in a state where you connect with the right people that you want to attract in your life. So it's both ways. Some of you are going into a hermit state, some of you are coming out of a hermit state. So anything else that you want to add, universe, that will help the collective right now? A choice, some action, it says. I forgot what that card means actually. Okay, so many options again. This has to do with money, work, economy. Yeah, exactly. So Hierophant symbolizes a commitment. It could be a commitment to a relationship, or to a contract, work contract, or to yourself, a commitment to yourself to be more truthful, honest, and I forgot what I was going to say, but like Hierophant is like a marriage card, but it's also a card for going into contract with like a work collaboration, for example. So it's all about like serious long-term decisions about yeah, exactly, about relationship with yourself, others, or work. Also an agreement. It's like an agreement that both are agreeing to. If it's many people involved, it's like an agreement. And the other cards symbolizes a lot of, again, passion, creativity, action, but there's also many choices. So right now it's many choices. It could also mean that the answer is to have many options and not just one. For some of you, I thought it was a 2, but it's 9. So that it makes it different. I talked earlier about choice, but it's not a choice actually. It's 9 of Earth. It's about being single employed, being employed by yourself, like being happy on your own. choosing yourself in front of others. And it's a happy card. It's a really happy celebration card. Like 10 of Earth is more like, as I interpret it, like 10 of Earth is more like being fulfilled, especially to do with your home, your money, your economy, your work, your relationships, like in a practical way. It's celebration, and it's usually involving others, while 9 of Earth usually involves more single people, like focusing about yourself, something that is because of yourself only. Like if you're self-employed, for example, have your own business. And also, if it has to do with like the Hermit card earlier, like the willingness to focus on yourself right now, and it will make you happy, it will lead you to happiness. But it's also this card of many options, 7 of Earth, and many options of this that you feel passionate about. People, relationships, and money and work opportunities and such. I have to shake up my memory what that card, three of fire, what that means. I forgot about that actually. Okay, it's opportunities, creativity, as I talked about, achievements. Okay, so it's like just a feeling of this feels right. Also opportunities, like the other card says as well, many work opportunities, being optimistic. Yeah, like it's just a positive card, little fire card, 3 of fire. Action, but you are in a state where you trust yourself right now, and you are abundant. You are not worried because you have many options, and you can make it on your own, and you are focused on yourself first and not of all. Very beautiful cards too, as you can see. I'll show it to you. So universe, have you got? I'm planning for once not to make a very long YouTube live session. Usually mine are too long, like 1 hour or more. But let's see. So universe, do you have any final words about this spur of the moment energy reading for the collective? Anything you want to add? Something happening quick. 8 of fire, meaning something happening very quick. Emotional fulfillment. 9 of water. 9 of water, that's an emotional fulfillment, like something that makes you happy, maybe that you've been waiting for. Justice is more about karma or balancing. Something karmic is occurring right now in your life, and this is card of 11, so it must be happening in this November too. Something that's destined and happy and positive for you is happening right now in this month of November. And jasmine tea, very healthy and tasty, by the way. I'm just interrupting you to show off my cup. It's a handmade cup. I had it since I graduated from high school with a frog. It looks like a little bit witchy, which I love. Kettle, that's from my hometown, made in my hometown, with a little frog there, you see, on the edge. So cute. One of the cups I have that haven't broken, thankfully. Okay, so something will happen fast this month. Something fast that makes you happy too, and that's karma that you get back in a positive way, because the cards are very positive. This justice card could be negative for some, not in this reading, but I mean in general, because karma can be both paid back in a positive way or in a negative way, depending on for what action you receive karma, or for what event, or for what work you have been put in, and all these things, But this is a positive karma card with something quick coming into your life that makes you happy. So one more little card, I think, before we finish this reading. Anything else to say for the collective universe that you want me to? Once again, Hermit card and the star. Okay, so it's something about that has to do only with yourself. This is not involving others. Hermit card. And the star is also dreams come true, and it's also long-term plans, making long-term plans. So I need another card to be able to fully explain this, I think. But it's once more it shows the Hermit card and the keys, meaning also the keys on the picture, meaning that the answers and the solutions to what you are experiencing right now, or what you want to be in the future, is within yourself. The Hermit within yourself. Go take time for yourself to really feel and think and what you really want to decide, because the star is about future dreams or plans or goals that you have that might start to come true right now this month, but also it can mean that you will receive time to be by yourself and plan for the future. Can you explain this card further for the collective? Yes. Patience. Okay, so it's not happening in November, I think. You are Queen of Water is like, if it can be regarding feelings and love, but I think this is more about you are going to have to be a little bit patient with your feelings and your eagerness, because now in November will be a time where you can just take some time for yourself for once and plan things and set things in motions. And when the time is right, which the Justice card shows, and the Eight of Fire, things will move quickly. I will just double check so I'm right about that. Eight of Fire, moving quickly. Yeah, exactly. Swift changes, being happy for changes that's happening. Also can involve travel and changes. Yeah, changes. Yeah, it's an eagerness. It's changes that's happening. And also feeling like you achieved some goal this month. You are achieving some goal of yours, or that makes you happy, or you have achieved a goal. But you still need patience for some plans that are further ahead in your life. The star shows dreams and fulfillments that hasn't yet been realized in this moment. Hermit meaning the keys are within yourself to reach these long-term plans. And you need some more patience, because it won't happen in a second. Some of them might take some time. Okay, so I think I will stop there for this reading. Thank you for viewing me, and I hope you found something positive from this collective reading that I just gave you. And you can contact me through my email, irinachattung@aol.com, or you can just write a comment if you have any questions or anything like that in this video once this out there. So thank you and have a nice week. Peace and namaste.